Okay, everyone. Today we're going to take the MRT, which is the Metro Railway Transport, I believe. And it's a subway, basically, the underground. So there's usually a metal detector you got to go through. There's also a temperature checker for COVID fevers, right? They always have alcohol if you want to rinse off your hands, sanitize. So there's two ways to travel. You can get a Metro card, like this thing here, and you just give them cash and they put a credit on this, and the turnstile will, debit this. Okay, you can top off your card there with cash. They can also give you a one-way ticket. The scanners here, you're gonna take the card and just walk through. Now that scanner is going to look for anything crossing its path, so if you have a shopping bag, you want to make sure you lift up the shopping bag because they'll think it's you. And believe me, it's caught me a few times where that gate will close on me because it thought the shopping bag was the person instead of right? So lift up all your bags when you're crossing these turnstiles. In Thailand, people always stand and wait on the right side of an escalator, and the left side is meant for passing. So keep that in mind. There's always going to be some signs about all the stations, so if you don't know where you're going again, you can come to one of these typical signs here, and on this side of the station is going that direction. If I turn around, it's going the opposite direction. Essentially what you need to remember is the end station's name. In this case it's Lak Song. So that's how I know the direction I'm going. So if you look at this sign up here, it says in parentheses the last station is Lak Song. Let me get up there. Hopefully that comes out. And then they're the stations that this direction is going to go. Okay, we got the train coming our way. So naturally we have some safety barriers here so you can't fall into the track. There we go. So you gotta wait till people get off the train before you get on the train. Some people don't seem to understand that concept. Please check the service timetable at each station on column 026205200. Thank you.
Please mind the gap between train and platform.
So at some stations, the train directions actually are on different levels. So you'll see this is platform 2 heading in one direction, but then if you want to actually go the other direction, you have to go down an escalator to the other platform. Some trains are literally running underneath each other. You always have the train station number. This is BL30, the name of the train station, Samyot. And then the next floor, well, the ground floor, there'll be maps as to where you are relative to the city. Very often you have some of the longest escalators here because these trains are pretty far down below the ground. So this is one escalator, and then there's another one of the same length at this station going further down to the other platform. So even though with COVID, it's probably not a bad idea to hold the handrail, because if you fall on this, that's a metal step, you know, you're gonna crack your head open. They also have the brush guards along the sides so you can't get your pants or skirt stuck in there and it won't tear your leg off, right? So pretty good for safety. And one thing that you're not going to find in most stations is a bathroom. Only the very big tourist stations would have a bathroom, but this is not one of them. So there's the counter if you want to. You can always refill your card if you're using a MRT card. You can recharge it before you exit the gate. But here we have a map of all the train systems. Right now we're on the blue line, but you can see the extensive network of trains that go all the way out to the main airport, but also the more local airport, DMK. This is the Chao Phraya River here. So this is covering all of Bangkok these days. It wasn't like this 10 years ago. There weren't as many train stations. So here's a map of where you are within this train station and what's around this train station. So this train station has 3 exits, 1, 2, 3, and then you have the names of the roads nearby, and pleasantly they're in Thai and also English, so that's nice. One thing I've also noticed is a lot of the maps are not pointing in the northern direction. So here's the craziness. North, on this map, north is located in the southern place. So ideally, this map would actually be flipped 180 degrees. But yeah, right now, north is pointing to the south. So I don't understand how people get around here as well as they do when they don't understand the concept of north as a primary stationary location on the planet. Alright, anyways. So since I'm using the card, you want to just make sure this electronic card taps this blue sticker on the gate. Tells you how much money you have left. Walk through the gate and you're good to go. And I'm going to show you how to use the cash system. You got these cash machines here. So here we have the screen. You can switch over to English here. This red dot is where we're at, and then you just pick the station you want to go to. It tells you how much it is. You can insert coins, but you have to do that very quickly, and it only takes these coins here, which actually are all the coins in Thailand. But I'm going to just put in some bills here. So 1 bill here, 20 baht. Another bill here, 40 baht. Okay, so it gives you a token and it gives you your change. So this plastic token has like an RFID chip in it. So you're gonna walk up to the gate and you're gonna just tap it. You're not gonna insert the coin, you're just gonna tap it at the gate. And you wanna tap it on this sticker right here. The gate opens. So now you want to save this token for when you exit the next station. You're going to actually put this in the machine so it returns. Okay. So you want to walk up to the yellow markers. Those are where the doors are going to open. In the future, they're planning to have longer trains. But since there are no yellow markers there, they haven't added those cars on yet. So this would be the first entrance. At the gate here, you got a map of the stations. And you can see there's a yellow arrow at BL30. That's the station we're at. And it tells you what direction. There's also a yellow arrow over here. Some train stations have TV screens, so this one is telling us it's 2 minutes away, and it's heading at the top final destination direction. So to get out of the MRT, you're gonna have to take this little plastic chip and you're gonna put it into the coin slot. You have to return the chip to get out of here. So here's the coin slot coming up right here. Okay. So I'm gonna burn off some kilocalories. Almost 7 kilocalories, which is nothing. So if I did that maybe 100 more times, I could go eat a McDonald's cheeseburger or something.